what I particularly like about admissions is working with individuals, and especially this fits in the two-year college environment, is that there's a lot of students who haven't reached their academic potential and they're really apprehensive about coming to college. They don't feel that they're a good enough student or college material. And I really like the fact that as in admissions, we work with these students, we inform these students, we let the students know all the things that are in place to help them succeed. And to have those conversations, be it in a high school gym or elsewhere, and then see that student on campus and being successful and succeeding, that's very rewarding.
My biggest role at Century College helping students succeed is providing a safe, clean environment for the students to feel comfortable and safe while they're here at school. I clean the restrooms, hallways, classrooms, help students find their classrooms when they're lost, and at the beginning of the semester there's a lot of that going on.
I help students by developing, maintaining, designing the website to give them information at their fingertips, and being able to keep that updated and maintained is one of my core jobs, making sure that all the pieces function, and then coming up with new ideas and new programs inside the website to make it work better. Monthly, you know, we do anywhere from 300,000 to 1 million hits a month. We help students more behind the scenes. You know, I'm the you know, great and powerful Oz from, you know, behind the curtain, I guess.
Myself and 5 other near full-time employees, as well as 2 part-timers and 7 emergency hires every semester, work to get what our enrollment's nearly 14,000 students come in and get their books all on time and before classes start.
Well, I help students succeed in the continuing education department. That department helps community people, workforce students, and business people, business students take classes. So I supervise the support staff that helps those people register. They may need help with their D2L login, so we have someone in the office that helps them with that, and then we have a support person that preps all of our classes. She gets their certificates and handouts ready for each class. And then after class they come back and say, oh, that was a great experience. I'm glad I took that. I want to take something else, or I got a job.
But I feel like my strongest teaching comes with individualized feedback on student essays and papers, and conferencing and talking with students personally, either in my office or on email or on the phone, and trying to make that kind of a connection with the student to show them how what it is that we're doing in the classroom or what they're doing in the college, wherever it is important to what they hope to achieve later on in their own lives.
Here at Century, we help students succeed by teaching classes on how to use the library and selecting the books that they need. In particular, I work with electronic resources, making sure that they have access both on and off campus. We just bought 300 more electronic books last week. We're getting ready for the Kindle revolution if it's coming. We have databases that hold thousands of journal titles, every discipline, psychology, sociology, communications, you name it. We make sure that those all work and we teach people how to use them. We have people who work at the circulation desk who make sure the books circulate and come back on time.
Well, my formula for getting students to succeed is to empower them in class, and a lot of students are not held to the high standards that we have to have. There's just not a lot of margin for error in our line of work, and so we throw that out there, and the vast majority of them rise to the challenge and are able to bring themselves up to a level that they haven't experienced before, and they're totally empowered to manage very critical patients by the time they're ready to leave the program. I have you know, the soft spot for the military people, so a number of our students have gone out into the field in the civilian market and find themselves deployed. So we've got a number of our graduates have been out to Afghanistan and Iraq, and they've been back and they've got pretty significant stories to tell.
What I like best about the work that I do in the DARS office is when you can see literally the lights go off, the light bulb above the head go off when the students have seen their DARS audit. They have heard about it and they'll come to our office. We will maybe show them how to run their own DARS audit. We help them log on to the website, teach them how to access their DARS audit. They'll run that and they will see instantaneously all of the coursework that they've completed, and if they're a transfer student, they'll see how coursework they've completed has transferred in and how that meets and completes the degree requirements for their particular program. And they're very excited when they see it all in one place, laid out in a nice, orderly, consistent fashion. And that's very rewarding for me, and I know also for the other staff in our office, to see students literally light up and become excited about this resource.
Suspension, academic suspension, is a very stressful time for students. You know, sometimes life gets in the way of life, and sometimes, you know, things happen that are out of the student's control, and they really just need a second chance.
I think it's important to recognize that helping students succeed is right at the heart of what we're here to do. And it's important to remember that every day. I like to drive home at night thinking, at least in some way, that I did something directly or indirectly that will help one or maybe a group of students in their path.
Perfect.